In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 neighborhoods in South Red Deer. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Kyle Dillman. Welcome to Living in Red Deer, Alberta. This channel is dedicated to showing people what it's like to live in Red Deer as well as the surrounding area. And if this is your first time on the channel, guys, please do me a solid, hit the subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every time I put out a new video. And if you have any questions, guys, in regards to moving to or living in Red Deer, I am a licensed real estate agent in the area, so feel free to reach out to me any way you like, phone, text, email. Would love to help you guys out. And keep in mind, guys, these top 5 neighborhoods in South Red Deer are just my opinion, so please feel free to agree or disagree with me down in the comments below. All right, with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, these top 5 neighborhoods are in no particular order, but I did save my favorite until the very end. But let's get started with number 5, and that's Laredo. All right, so let's look at the location of Laredo. It is located in the southeast corner of the city with homes being built from about 2014 all the way up to new construction. Because it is a newer neighborhood, you are going to pay a premium for real estate in this area. So far in 2021, the median home price is $430,000 in Laredo. Compare that to the rest of Red Deer, which the average median price is $360,000. What are the things I like the most about Laredo? According to online sources, it is the #1 neighborhood in Red Deer for families, with 60% of the families having kids under the age of 18. It's also ranked the 2nd safest neighborhood in Red Deer, with 28% less crime than the rest of the city. As I said before, it's on the outskirts of the city, so you're away from the busyness of the downtown center. It is a very walkable neighborhood, so there's always tons of families, lots of kids on the walking trails. And there's some really cool playgrounds in Laredo that always have a ton of kids playing, so if you do have a family with younger kids, your kids are gonna love it there. As far as amenities go, you're close to the Collicut Center, which is a recreational center in Red Deer, and you have the East Hill Shopping Center for groceries, Tim Hortons, restaurants, and a few other things. Overall, it's a great neighborhood to live, one of the better neighborhoods to raise a young family. All right, let's head over to the west side of the city and look at neighborhood number 4, and that's Westlake. Westlake is located in the southwest corner of the city, and most of the homes have been built from about 2004 to 2015. So far in 2021, the median home price for a detached home in Westlake is $425,000. Again, there's something for everyone's budget in Westlake. Homes range from $300,000 all the way up to over $1 million. One of the coolest things about living in Westlake is it's right next to Heritage Ranch. There are some really beautiful walking trails that lead down along the Red Deer River from Heritage Ranch. And you can go on a guided horse tour. There's ponies to ride for the kids. And get this is something I didn't know about till I was researching this a little more. Have you ever watched the TV show Man Tracker? Well, Heritage Ranch has something called Ranch Tracker, which is the same premise where you're released into the trees. You're given a certain amount of time to capture 4 different flags. You're given a compass while someone hunts you down on a horse. How cool is that?
Well, doggy.
Again, this video is being shot during COVID, so these things may or may not be taking place at the moment. Definitely going to want to call before you head down there. And Heritage Ranch has a kind of a hidden gem of a restaurant in Westlake Grill. A lot of people don't even know it's there, and it has some amazing food, so definitely a place that you're going to want to check out. And if you have plans to attend post-secondary education, or maybe you have a child that's in college, Red Deer College is literally right across 32nd Street, which will be super convenient if you're living in Westlake. Also right across 32nd Street is the G.W. Harris Recreation Center, which was developed in preparation for the 2019 Winter Games, and it is a phenomenal facility. It has a really good gym, an indoor running track. There's multiple skating rinks. That is where the Kings and Queens play basketball, I believe. It's really a great facility, and it's only minutes away from Westlake. All right, let's look at neighborhood number 3. And this one is a little bit older than the last 2 that we looked at, but neighborhood number 3 is Deer Park, particularly Deer Park Village and Deer Park Estates. As I said, this neighborhood is a little bit older. Most of the homes are built from 1984 to about 1998. So depending on your taste, the homes aren't so old that you don't have to put a bunch of renovations or updates into them if you don't want to. But because it is an older neighborhood, you're going to get all the features that come with an older neighborhood. And that's the bigger lots, the really mature trees, and the homes are going to have a ton of character. The median home price in Deer Park so far is $392,000, with homes ranging from $192,000 all the way up to $534,000. Some of the things I like the most about this neighborhood is it's on the very east side of the city, so it's on the outskirts of the city, away from the busyness of the downtown center again, the major traffic arteries. Deer Park does have its own little shopping area where it has groceries, gas, liquor store. And if your kids are in the Catholic school division from pre-K to grade 5, Deer Park does have its own elementary Catholic school called Holy Family School. All right, neighborhood number 2, and that's Vanier East. Homes in this area are built from about 2012 to about 2016. Again, it is predominantly single-family homes with a mixture of townhomes and multifamily units, with prices ranging from $200,000 all the way up to over $1 million. So there is something for everyone's budget in this neighborhood. So far, the median home price is $510,000. So you are going to pay a little more of a premium for real estate in this area. That is based on only 9 sales though this year. Last year in 2021, the median price was $430,000. Now, Vanier East is probably my personal favorite. I might be a little biased as I used to live there, but I do have a young family and I found this neighborhood to be awesome for kids. Right in the center of the neighborhood, there is a big green space with 2 awesome playgrounds for the kids, and it is always full of kids at any time of the day. So my daughters love living there. Vanier East is ranked the 3rd best neighborhood for families, with 61% of the families having kids under the age of 18. Combine that with the fact that Laredo directly borders Vanier East to the north. This whole southeast corner of the city is just a great place to raise a family. For amenities, being in the southeast corner of the city, you have the Collicutt Recreation Center. And if you're looking to go for dinner, there's the State and Main Restaurant, there's Tim Hortons. If you're looking for groceries, there's Save On Foods, all within the East Hill Shopping Center. All right, finally, neighborhood number 1, and that's Sunnybrook. In my opinion, Sunnybrook is the most unique neighborhood that you're going to find in Red Deer. Even though it's in the middle of the city, you don't feel like you're in the city when you're in Sunnybrook. Bordering the west side is a treed area with walking trails that run along Piper Creek. And on the south side of Sunnybrook, there's actually still farmland between Sunnybrook and the next neighborhood. So you only have city on two sides of Sunnybrook. Now the homes were built in the 1960s and early 1970s. But because it's an older neighborhood, you're getting those massive lots and the really beautiful mature trees. In my opinion, Sunnybrook is by far the prettiest neighborhood in Red Deer. Because it borders so much park area and trees, you almost always see wildlife in the neighborhood. And as I said before, the west side of the neighborhood connects with some really beautiful trails along Piper Creek. And if your kids are in the public school division, Sunnybrook does have the G.W. Smith Elementary School. There isn't a lot of commercial or shopping in Sunnybrook, although there is an awesome little grocery store in the neighborhood. But just on the other side of the trees is Bower Mall, and you're only minutes away from the best shopping in Red Deer. Now, what does it cost to live in Sunnybrook? Well, so far in 2021, the median price of a detached home is $395,000, with prices ranging from $245,000 all the way up to $645,000 so far this year. Sunnybrook is a really desirable neighborhood in Red Deer. Even before the real estate market was really hot in Red Deer, homes sold very quickly in Sunnybrook, especially if you had updated and remodeled your home. And finally, one of the neatest things is that it has its own historical museum in Sunnybrook Farms. Sunnybrook Farms is an old homestead, I believe from 1905, that has been preserved as a historical museum. At the museum, there is tractor pull competitions. There's animals for the kids to look at. It's almost like a little mini zoo. And of course, you have the old preserved buildings, which are really cool. All right, guys, those are my top 5 picks for neighborhoods in South Red Deer. Please feel free to agree or disagree down in the comments below. Would love to hear your guys' opinion. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever about moving to or living in Red Deer, as always, I am a licensed realtor in the area, so please feel free to reach out to me any way you like. Phone me, text me, email me. Would love to help you guys out. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.